morning, everybody. It's Pete at Roth Sugar Bush, CDL, Wisconsin. Just gonna do a short video here. Remind everybody the spring sale is starting this weekend, Monday. This wouldn't be the weekend, it'd be Monday. Um, we have our prices figured out, and we're taking the sale will be 10% off the list price. Our list prices include the tariffs at the current time and that, so they have that built in to that, so there will be no added cost to the final product. I know some other companies are adding the tariffs off on the other end, but what the boys quote you will receive 10% off, and that's uh, here delivered here in Cadott. So, and if the tariffs change any, we'll let you know. But there's very few items that we have under tariff. Some of the bigger tanks are on there, but they're working at getting them off. And there's some miscellaneous products are, but they've done the paperwork to get most of the maple products out of the tariffs, from what I understand. Not a tariffs expert, I don't understand it all. This is what the corporate office tells me. So take it with a grain of salt. But we'll do our best to take care of you. Buying syrup. Syrup's coming in the door. I'm sure you've seen the videos they've been posting online and stuff. If you got syrup and you want to sell it, we're more than happy to take it. It's $2.50 for the top 3 grades, filtered and hot packed in a drum. Processing grade, commercial grade, there's different names for it, is $2 if it's decent commercial syrup. There's some coming in the door that's really bad commercial syrup. So quit making that, because there's nothing we can do with it. So I know some guys will try to blend it and do different stuff with it. If you had 10 barrels of good syrup and you put a barrel of industrial grade syrup in it, you now have 11 barrels of industrial grade syrup. So it doesn't work quite that way. It goes into ingredient companies. If it's usable, that's what we do with it. It goes to ingredient companies. They put a barrel in a semi load of fake syrup, or they use it as flavoring in meats. There's different things you can do with it. You can't put it in a bottle and sell it. That's does nothing but hurt the industry. So quit making bad syrup. When it turns funky, just stop. That's the best thing you can do. So anyway, we're still taking syrup. Dawn's got some appointments open yet, but as you can see, the warehouse is starting to fill up. Syrup's starting to come in. So give her a call if you want to get on the list. As you know, we don't change our syrup price through the year. What we set for a price, we carry for the whole year. 20 years ago, I used to adjust a price depending on different exchange rates to this or that. And all I did was have issues, because if I paid a guy too much in the beginning and the price went down, the guy at the end would be mad because the guy at the beginning got more money, or vice versa. So once we set a price, that's what we pay for the year. And everybody's treated equal if it's equal syrup, filtered, hot packed in the drum. We do take syrup in food grade containers less than a drum. That's not an issue. But she docks you for that. Sometimes a nickel, sometimes a dime, depending on what it is, because we have to process it here and put it in a drum hot pack. So I have to pay the boys to do that, and there's a little bit of loss. So that's why we do that. But she'll take it as long as it's in a food grade container. You know, stainless milk cans we see, food grade pails or 5 gallon tight drums, containers, that type of stuff. As long as it's food grade and it hasn't been used for anything else, like the stainless milk cans, you can clean. But the plastic stuff has to be dedicated to the syrup. So just remember that when you're making an appointment, that we look for that. Over the years, I've went out to the back of the pickup and said, "Is it in food grade containers?" Yep. I open the tailgates and it's a drywall bucket, or it's a 5 gallon soap pail from Sam's Club. Those are not food grade containers. So we'll not take that. It has to be in a food grade container. Okay, just so we're on the same page there. Any other questions, just call the boss and she'll explain it all to you. they're going to send out a survey. They're kind of seeing what people are up to this year and stuff. If you could answer your questions, just send it back. It's all done by email. Um, they'll send you one of our corporate emails with the list on there. If you have the time, just put down a few notes. Let us know what you're up to. And it's a real short thing, but it helps us gauge what we're doing for the year. So that'll help. Um, Pretty soon May will be here. Next weekend's open and fishing in Wisconsin, so I probably won't think about surf next weekend. So you guys have a good month of May, and I'll be in touch here shortly. Thanks. Stay safe.